Well, World of Warcraft Classic releases today, 15 years later, and I've got to say, the preparation process, at least for me, has been a little bit different the second time around. Which one do you think? Large, extra large, or they make a brief? Oh, these colors. What do you think? Are you ashamed? So yeah, 15 years later, the process is a little bit different, but I've got to admit, I'm pretty excited for World of Warcraft Classic. There's a lot of reasons why I'm excited, mostly because I'm going back to a time in which this genre was brand new, and when video games weren't designed around making everything easy, and a time when frustration was a feature of the game and not viewed as something to be bugged out. I do miss that in modern era gaming. The idea that hard mode is controversial anymore is a sad thing. There is some genuine fear, I think, from people at Blizzard that the shine will wear off the apple and that people will find these things once again annoying. If you remember them famously saying, "You think you want it, but you don't," referring to the fact that Blizzard players will not find these old things cute and nostalgic. Instead, they will find them frustrating. For me, as someone who participated in the beta and had significant hours in the beta, I can unequivocally say that I found them nostalgic and I found them fun. And I found the frustration refreshing in a lot of ways. And this morning, I ventured out to get supplies. I'm about to head out to the local grocery store because unlike a lot of WoW Classic players, I don't get Uber Eats where I live. I live too far from the city, so I have to do my preparation for WoW Classic the old-fashioned way, by going to the grocery store. You know, a lot of people wonder why I'm so pumped for Classic. And I think it starts with being on the same level as everybody. Logging in and feeling like we're all at the starting line together. Something about that gets me pumped. I'm gonna go on and get my groceries now. Whew, well, preparing 15 years later is a lot different grocery shopping list. I'll tell you what, I'm allowing myself today to bask in the glory that was 2004. But then for the rest of the week, WoW Classic, I've got to prepare myself a little differently in terms of the food I can eat. Let's get home, unload the groceries. Oh man, all the memories flooding back now. Just getting home and I'm thinking about, remember Athene? Whatever happened to that guy? I know he had like some Streamlabs thing and then he had some weird cult or something like that.
But I'm a thing. I'm the best gamer in the world. Problems? Problems is for pussies. Swifty, this is a message to you. I completely support you, man. And you know what? You were considering to stop the game? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you to get level 85 again.
Man, 2004 Blizzard World of Warcraft was an incredible time to be alive with the internet.
Have you ever thought about adding servers for previous expansions as they were then?
No. And by the way, you don't want to do that either. You think you do, but you don't. Remember when you had to like spam cities and say, need a tank, need a tank, need a tank during the Burning Crusade days? You don't remember that because now you just push a button that says go to the dungeon.
Cookies and cream is actually my all-time favorite dessert. But I understand that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla. Fans of World of Warcraft around the world, we hear you. I am pleased and also a little bit nervous to announce the development of a classic server option for World of Warcraft.
All right, well, Indy's very excited. We're home now, and I've got things separated into basically day one, I don't care, I'm eating whatever I want, classic WoW, and the rest. So for after day one, got some grilled chicken strips ready to go. Get that protein. Then we've obviously got some turkey jerky, keep it healthy, some turkey meat, some more turkey jerky. These are obviously after day one. More turkey pepper sticks. This is like the boring healthy stuff. I got some Greek yogurt, peach and vanilla, the only two flavors that matter on this earth. And then because I still want diarrhea, but I don't want to die by the time I'm 50, I got lean pockets instead of hot pockets to still have that, like, you know, bubbly diarrhea, but and kind of remembering what it was like, but to not completely give up. This is one of my launch day treats here. A small bag of Doritos Cool Ranch, the only flavor that matters, as well as a single Mountain Dew. And I also have more jerky meat sticks for after lunch. And then for lunch and dinner, obviously, will be the exact same thing. These are my favorite pizzas. Take it easy, pots and pans. Some Connie's classic thin crust sausage. That's lunch, that's dinner, that's snack, that's snack. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. And my stomach kind of hurts too. But so after lunch, to get me through the rest of the week, we've got lean pockets, grilled chicken, turkey breast, and a puppers. Are you a happy puppy? Only 5 hours remain. Might as well show you Colty too. Hey, just because you're cancerous doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want. Little guy. Who else is up here? Anybody else up here I can show you? Oh, there's Docky. I hear Annie running around somewhere. Annie! There you are! All right, back to work. So all that's left now is waiting and deciding what I want to do about a quartering guild. And I'm not super optimistic for launch day, as I've seen a lot of warnings out of Blizzard. They added a few new servers this morning to deal with high population. I'm a little frustrated that it's like the day of launch and you're just figuring out that you've got some server capacity issues. Like, you probably should have added them during the open beta, but they're there. And as long as the queue times are reasonable when I log in hopefully 20 minutes or so, you know, I'm shooting a few videos ahead here on the Quartering main channel. If you're looking for me, I'm playing in Mankirk. So I don't know if you're in there or not. They said it was really full, but that's where I'm at. And I'll be playing a couple different characters there, deciding which one I really like, and going through the classic WoW experience. I'll be watching some streams maybe while I play. It's hard to say. I like to kind of just get in the zone, auto zone, obviously, and play it. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having pizza for dinner, and then second dinner, which will be about 1 a.m. tonight. Hopefully I can power level, and if I'm lucky, after 12 hours of playing, be at level 3. Yes, that is the classic experience. That is the one that I love and that I miss. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like, it is still a form of retro kind of fever. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not interested, and that's cool. But I do think a lot of people that were interested in Classic or did enjoy Classic, you know, one time, World of Warcraft have like, you know, millions and millions of subscribers, and now that number's obviously dwindled significantly since maybe 10 million subscribers, I think, at one time. That's a lot of people that might come back to the game, and I hope they do, because more than anything, this represents, even though we had to drag them kicking and screaming, a time in which a developer actually finally listened to their fans. They didn't want to give us Classic, and maybe they will be right all along. I hope not. I hope that this is a success for everybody, and I hope that everybody gets what they want out of this, whether it's just weekend raids, a little nostalgia, playing some RP in the world, you know, whatever you're into. I hope that you're happy. I think that the video game marketplace is better when World of Warcraft is doing really well, and I hope that Blizzard was wrong. I hope that this is very successful for them, and I hope that other game companies will take a look at this and say, like, hey, maybe we should listen to our customers once in a while. They actually know what they want. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm no life in it for the next day or two, so ripperonis, any output on this channel probably. Talk to you again sometime later. Hey, if you're still hanging out, there's a subscribe button right on the screen right now. Make sure to click that, turn notifications on, and if you want to see the next video, that should also be hovering around the screen. Thanks so much for watching this and for supporting the channel. What are you waiting for? Subscribe. And, you know, turn on